give a round of applause to our coaching staff, what they do. I know there's been a lot of conversation across the country about camps, satellite camps, etc. And I give credit to the NCAA for allowing this to happen. And what I mean by that, we have coaches from all over the country, all over this area of the country as well, come to watch you guys play. And the bottom line, the most important people are not coaches, they're not, all due respect, moms and dads right now, the most important people are you. And you've been given a gift to run around and play this great sport, and what a great opportunity to come here and showcase your skills. So congratulations, and I hope you enjoyed your time here. So you gave us your time. I think it's very important that we give you something back. I hope you felt like our guys coached you very well. I take my responsibility very important as well. I want to make sure when I talk, I want you to listen. So eyes up here, it won't be long. But as a young coach, I would always go out, and when I visited somewhere, I went somewhere, I would try to grab something. Not grab a lot, grab something. And I grab it and I take it back with me. And it's something to make me better. And that's what I've done my whole career. I'm 52 years old, and I still do that. I get a chance to go somewhere. I don't go just to screw around, I go to try to learn. So you gave us something, you gave us your time, you gave us great effort, you're exhausted probably, and it's our turn to give you something back. So when you go back to your team, I want you to think about this. The 2014 Buckeyes were remarkable. A couple years ago, there was a banner right there that said we won the national championship. We've had two good teams since, good teams. That was elite. The New England Patriots, Coach Belichick is a dear friend, and they're the model team of professional sports. And also Nike. Nike's a company, we're the #1 Nike school in America. I'm very good friends with the owner. We take great pride in being associated with Nike. And this is not about Nike, Adidas, Under Armour. I just know them very well. And they're one of the best companies in this great country. What do they all have in common? That's a great question. When you start talking about teams in the NFL, some teams are great, some teams are not very good. The teams that are great have a common denominator, the 14 Buckeyes. I consider Nike a great team. I consider the Patriots a great team. They have something in common I'm going to talk about in a minute. The teams that aren't very good. The fans, the first thing the fans and media do when the team's not very good in the NFL, who do they blame? The coaches aren't very good. They're out of their mind, the coaches are great. You don't get to that level if you're not a great coach. So that's not true. Who's the second people they blame? The players. I hear it all the time. Well, they got lousy players. And I'm thinking, what the hell are you talking about? Lousy, they're all NFL guys. You figure every player here, there's going to be a couple that make it, that's it. So it's not the coaches and it's not the players. There's something wrong. There's something that a bad team has, a bad high school program, a bad college program versus a great NFL team, a great college program, or a great high school program. What is that difference? Because we eliminated the great coaching, right? Everybody's got great coaches. Everybody's got great players. What is it? And here's my experience, because I've been around it now for a while. And I keep looking at that banner. You go back, and those kids walk in the hallways of Ohio State University, and they're on that team. How do you think they walk around here? They walk around like they own it. Like this is theirs. This is their home. You don't let people come in your home and do bad things, right? I can tell within 5 minutes when I walk in a good high school. When I walk in that weight room, how do you think that weight room looks? Immaculate, spotless, the nicest stuff around. Your name's on the walls, the coach has got everything organized. They come in wearing their high school t-shirts with their names on it, right? Kids clean cut, look good. How do you think they work in there? Great, because they own it. What do you think when you walk in that lousy high school, where it's a mess? Stuff everywhere. Kids wearing t-shirts that don't match what they're supposed to, the high school t-shirts. They look like hell. They disrespect their coaches. They go out and watch their practice. How do you think that practice looks? Awful. And we won't take normally a young man from that school because it'll take us 2 years to get that mentality out of them. So go back to the NFL. Everyone wants to blame who? The coaches and players, right? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's the fact that whatever that organization has, they don't own it. team. I'm talking about this year's New England Patriots. And I'm talking about a company that I have great respect for, Nike. When you mention those three teams, I call them teams, the common denominator is what? They own it. Quick story, when I was a young coach, I made $6,000 a year. I was in this apartment watching, I don't know if you guys are too young, Buster Douglas against Mike Tyson. Buster Douglas against Mike Tyson. Who are you guys are too young? Remember Mike Tyson? He gets knocked out. Some people jump up in my apartment. It's a nasty little apartment. A guy making $6,000 a year should have. Someone kicks a hole in my wall. With a lousy, disgusting apartment like I had, what does anybody do in that kind of apartment? Move the couch over, cover the hole. That's what you do. Later on, I get my first real job, I buy a house. What would happen to that person if he kicked a hole in my wall? First of all, it's not going to happen. That's a fight you can't win. Because why? I own it. So my challenge for you guys are older, you're the mature people on your teams. What do you take with you? Here's our gift back to you. Go back, tell your coach, get a great relationship you don't already have with your coach. Become that leader. Get a sense of ownership. How do you do that? You walk in the locker room, you see stuff on the ground, some young freshman, hey man, we don't do that. This is our locker room, pick that up. You go in the weight room, you see it not right, what do you do as a leader? You get it right. You want to get recruited at a place like Ohio State, or get recruited at Division I football, Division II football, whatever level player you are, you want to get recruited there? Let that college coach walk in your program and let the high school coach say, recruit that man right there. He's our leader. He owns this program. It's his. That's what we want. We get players like that, they'll be on Banyan here, because we got talented players now. We get that kind of mentality, which is hard, man, to keep coaching that, right? Hard. Is it easy to own everything? No, it's easy to act like an idiot. Is it hard to go be a leader? Damn right it's hard. Is it hard to own it? It is, because it's got your name on it. So I just gave you something back. I wish you all the very best. Make sure your high school coach knows that you're all in. This isn't all about the next level. If Gro's worried about the next level, then you're not owning your own program, and you're going to fail. You come from a great program, you're a great player, and you win, your chance of success is great. You coming from a lousy program that's disorganized, we probably don't want you, because we don't want that kind of stuff around here. And you can help that. Don't always just count on a coach. The coach needs who? The coach needs you. Needs you to go lead the program, right? The best leaders in any program are the players, not the coaches. And that's why you guys are here. So thanks for the parents for being here. Take that back to your coach. Have a hell of a year. You only have one 2017, right? You'll get 1 year. Swing as hard as you can. Have a great time and own your program. Thank you very much.
Big class to go fire. If you don't go home today and write it down, talking about ownership, you're crazy.